Hi everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are looking at a company that just had their annual meeting, where some big decisions were on the table. Did they get a thumbs up or a thumbs down from shareholders? Stick around because there might be more than meets the eye when it comes to Southland Holdings. Southland Holdings just had their annual meeting and a few key things were up for a vote. We're talking about changes to the board of directors and who's keeping the books. Did everything go as planned or were there some surprises? Let's dive into the details and see what really happened. Before we get started, if you like getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure to subscribe. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where you can discuss these reports. Scroll, item 5.07, submission kits of matters to a vote of security holders. So on June 13, 2025, Southland Holdings Inc. held its annual meeting where stockholders got together to vote on important issues. About 87% of all shares that could be voted were represented at the meeting, meaning that most shareholders participated in these decisions. It seems like the company had a good turnout for the meeting. Now let's see what they voted on. One of the biggest things they voted on was whether to change how the board of directors is structured. Basically, they were deciding if they wanted to declassify the board. To declassify means to remove staggered terms. The goal is to make board members more accountable. Instead of directors serving multiple year terms, everyone would be up for election at the same time. This gives investors more power since it will be easier to replace directors and hold the board accountable. Instead of directors serving multiple year terms, everyone would be up for election at the same time. This gives investors more power since it will be easier to replace directors and hold the board accountable. Oh, AXA, what happened? Turns out the shareholders approved this change. About 43 million voted in favour, while only about 1.7 million voted against it. This means that the board of directors at Southland Holdings will be more directly accountable to the shareholders going forward. Next up was electing 2 members to the board. They needed to choose directors whose terms were set to expire either in 2028 or potentially sooner in 2026, if the previous proposal to declassify the board was approved. Since the declassification did get approved, these directors will have a shorter term than originally planned. The shareholders voted in Izzy Martins and Rudy Render. Izzy got about 43.5 million votes for, while Rudy got about 43.4 million votes. Given that the proposal to declassify the board passed, both will face re-election sooner than 2028, as the company moves to hold annual elections for all board members. Finally, the shareholders voted on whether to approve Grant Thornton L as the company's independent accounting firm for the current fiscal year. An independent accounting firm is important because they make sure the business's financial statements are accurate and fair. This is meant to give investors confidence that the company is being honest about its financial health. The shareholders voted to approve Grant Thornton with about 45 million votes for it. It seems everyone agrees on that decision. Alright, that's our breakdown of Southland Holdings' annual meeting. What's your take on these votes and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.